What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and this is Big JD, Justin Davis.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Justin, over on IGN.com, we are running through the editor's personal picks, favorite games of all time.
Yes.
You need your list. You can go check it out at IGN.com. But your number one, of course, Super Metroid here. Only for the Nintendo.
Yep.
That's what it says up there.
Only on that Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Super Metroid is the only game that I would say is perfect.
The only
There is nothing I would change about it,
perfect
Greg.
game. You clearly didn't play Uncharted 3, but that's for another time.
I love the music.
Yeah.
I think it's moody. I think it's atmospheric. I love the pixel art and sort of the style of the game. The game's minimalistic story, I think, is great. The control is the only part some people don't like, switching between the weapons and some of that, but I don't have a problem with any of that. I wouldn't even want it to be longer. Like, that's the thing. If it's so great, why wouldn't you want it to be twice as long? But I think it's like a nice journey. Like, it takes you a really long time to get through the first time, but once you know where you're going, it's faster.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing about Super Metroid I would change. I think it's got a great sense of exploration. That's my favorite thing to do in games now.
Well, it spawned the whole thing, right? Yeah, the whole
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
And now all indie games, that's like, this is why I love the indie scene so much, is because they're all so heavily influenced by Super Metroid. And to this day, my favorite games are the ones where it's just that whole trope of like you power up and then it opens up new areas and it's not linear. You have to explore and use your brain to get around.
Right.
And every single time you get a new item, you're like, oh yeah, there's all these new spots I can go, but it's like peeling back layers of an onion. Oh my goodness gracious, great.
Okay, so for you then, what is the definitive moment in Super Metroid? Like, what's the one where I say Super Metroid, or favorite games, you say Super Metroid.
Yes.
Somebody says Super Metroid in the world.
My ears perk up.
Exactly, and then this cues in your head. What do you think of?
It's a little bit of a cop-out.
Okay.
You don't like where this is.
I like it already. I love cop-outs.
My favorite moment in Super Metroid is that moment where you find out that there's been a power-up or secret hiding like in front of you the whole time. Like, there's an energy tank up in the ceiling and I didn't even know it was there. There's missiles in the wall and they'd been sort of staring me in the face, but before I had power bombs, like I couldn't even spot them.
Right.
And the game's full of moments like that. Like some of the best secrets in the game are like the very first screen, your ship comes down and you're in this big open space and there's secrets all around. Like you can go up above and then drop down and find some missiles.
Yeah.
And like you don't know any of that's there until you get these power-ups and get these items and breaking the glass tube, and you have to do that when you get the power bombs. Oh, goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious. I really do enjoy the game is really great about putting things in front of you. They'll be like, hey, there's these missiles here. You can't get them. How do you get them? I don't know. You're going to have to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
And just like every single screen has some secret on it practically that stuff is hiding in plain sight. And you might not even be able to spot it at first. And those moments of like serendipitous discovery are definitely my favorite part of that game.
All right. Well, that's a good pick, Justin. You did good.
Nah.
Good job, you little kid. You had a chip off your block. To see all of Justin's favorite games, along with a whole bunch of other IGN editors, go to IGN.com. It's that easy. Then make sure you keep coming back to wherever you're watching this video for more IGN rootin' tootin' content.